Hey everybody. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's good. There's my mama, which means Sandy's watching. Hi, Sandy. Are you going to make a card with me? I'm excited that Sandy's watching. That's my grandbaby. She is 4 years old, and she's going to make, she loves to watch me. And she follows along, and she especially loves to do my little hand movements, whatever it is I'm doing. So it's adorable to watch her. I am doing great today. It was a rainy day here in Central Georgia, but not too bad. So this is what we're gonna make today. So I had the idea to put the chicken in a frame. So I hope the idea came across. I don't know that it did. See, I haven't tried to make it look like the frame was hanging on the wall. I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cute. And so that's what we're going to make. It's not at all hard. So let's get started. I'm going to... Oh, hey, Peggy. Peggy's in England, and she sent me a message today. She's so super sweet, and she's watching me. So I'm glad I didn't wait too late for you, Peggy. It's late there, though. It's after midnight, I think. Okay, so let's get started. I am going to use, oh, yeah, so I got 3 different stamp sets out here today. So I try not to do that, but sometimes it's just what we have to do. So Framed for You, and this is in the annual catalog, and I'm going to use this frame right here and make our little frame. So I'm going to use soft suede ink and ink this guy up and stamp him. And it doesn't matter whether it's straight or not, because I'm going to cut it out. So that's always a good thing. Because sometimes I just don't get... Oh, it's 11:30. It's not too late. Oh, my goodness. For me, that's incredibly late. Okay, so I'm going to do all my Stampin'. Or at least the ones that I have to cut out. So I'm going to stamp the little Hey Birthday Chick. This little guy with his little... what is it? Cupcake. Oh, you don't... Okay, so Denise, we don't want snow here. I live in Central Georgia. Yeah. If it snows here, all bets are off. Everything is closed. Nobody in their right mind goes anywhere because these people are crazy. And when I say crazy, I mean crazy. I do not know how to drive in snow. Now, I used to live in North Dakota. I'm not saying that I'm not crazy, because, you know, whatever. But, hey, Phyllis. I used to live in North Dakota, and so for 4 years, I drove on ice. So, I know how to drive in snow and ice. So, let's color this little guy. I want it in bright yellow, so I'm going to use, actually, Mango Melody. It's not even yellow. Mango Melody, but I wanted him to pop. I wanted him to be bold. So let's see. Yeah, I lived in North Dakota for 4 really long. I hate to be cold. Have I told you that? Hate to be cold. Hate it. I lived in North Dakota. That was a great place for the Air Force to send somebody who hates to be cold. And so, in a previous life, I used to work on the flight line. I am an aircraft maintainer. I used to fix airplanes. Yep, true story. Now I talk about airplanes. That's my job now. I'm gonna give him, so dark pumpkin pie for his little legs here. And dark pumpkin pie for his little nose here. And then I am gonna accent his funky hair with the dark pumpkin pie. And a couple little stripes on his tail. Oh, don't forget the little flame. We're gonna make it pumpkin pie too. Okay, so, hi neighbor. Yeah, I lived in North Dakota for 4 really, really long years. And so, it was horrible and cold. But here's one thing that they always did for us because we were on the flight line. They did not want us to get, that was Flirty Flamingo, and this is Calypso Coral. They didn't want us to get cold on the flight line. Not that, you know, when it's 49 degrees below zero with a wind chill, yeah, you're going to get cold. But they would give us so many clothes. The Air Force gave us so many things. So many clothes, all different ways to keep warm. Of course, none of it really helped. Because it's just cold. And yes, 49 degrees below zero actually registers on a thermometer. Somebody's thermometer, not my thermometer. But anyway, yeah, I don't like to be cold. So, I'm going to cut this guy out. And I'm going to cut this guy out. And I already have these little guys cut out because, you know, I really didn't figure you needed to watch me cut everything out. So, I have my mini die cutting machine, which I just, again, I love it because I can put it right here on my desk while we're doing this, and I don't have to fiddle with the big one. Okay. So, I'm going to, because I want this guy to be straight. I have some of this tape. It's called mint tape. I think that's what it's called. I think I showed you guys this before. Mint tape from scrapbook.com. I'm not cheating on Stampin' Up. We just don't sell it. But it's not so sticky, so it won't rip your papers. It'll hold your papers, but it won't rip your papers. So, I like it. See, so when you're done, it'll just come right off and not rip your paper. Don't make a liar out of me. I'm talking to the tape. See, there you go. We're going to use that tape again on the chicken. So I'm going to cut the chicken out. Hello from Australia. Hello from Central Georgia. So let's get this chicken lined up. Yeah, I really do like this tape. Because I can get it lined up on here and then move it, and then it's all cattywampus. And nobody needs a die that is cattywampus. Am I right? I know I'm right. Okay. So here's our little chick. Here's our little chick. Come on. There we go. Okay. So, here's our, I'm going to put these guys on here. So I'm just going to use glue. And I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of glue. Because our glue, I love it, but it doesn't dry. So you don't want it to seep over the edges of your dot. You just don't. Trust me, you don't. Oh, I did that one pretty good. I got it right up there at the edge. The other ones I had to trim off. You can't get the same brand. Oh, Peggy. It's not so sticky tape. I don't know what you would call it. So you can use painter's tape. Painters use it to put around baseboards and stuff when they paint. And it's not so sticky, but it's not quite the same. That one's almost good. I think I'll put the yellow one on there too. I didn't put the yellow one on the first one, but I think we're just going to do it. I'm going to put a different color card base on this one. I'm struggling. Very good. Okay. So now here's our guide. Let's not forget, I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on it. Oh yes, I love the big one too, Denise, but the little one is just so, look, whoop, here it is. I don't have to, oh, hang on just a minute while I get the big die cutting machine. It's just a lighter option. And it cuts most of the dies that we have. I'd say it probably cuts about 80%, 85% of the dies we have. So I just put some Wink of Stella right on his hair and right on his tail, which is super cute. And then we're going to use some dimensionals and pop this guy up. And then I'll show you how I did the back to add the looks like a wire. At least I wanted it to look like a wire. I don't know what it actually looks like, but we'll see. So here's our little dimensionals. I'm still getting ready for my event on Saturday. I'm almost there. I'm almost ready. Almost ready. So there's the little chicken on here. Now I'm going to put dimensionals on this also to pop it up on the card. So, one right in the middle. I'm going to take a piece of this linen thread. And I am going to, when I get this sticky, I'm going to put it right here on that dimensional. And then I'm going to pull it over here and I'm going to put it over this dimensional to make the hanger look. Okay? So then I'm going to put it, I'm going to trim these off. Thank you. I hope the event goes well. So I'm going to put it on here. See if we can get it straight-ish. Okay. Is it straight? Are the polka dots straight? I think they are. So it should be straight. Okay. So now I'm going to make our sentiment, our happy birthday. So I wanted to use a big, bold happy birthday. So I'm going to use this happy birthday from the Happiest of Birthdays, but I didn't want it to say a little bit late. Because hopefully my card's not late. I don't know. But, so I'm going to use 2 different colors of ink. And I'm going to just put the birthday in the bumblebee. And I know it's upside down. That's okay. So that's a bumblebee. And then let me clean this off so we don't get bumblebee ink on our magenta madness. The D it does kind of look like chicken wire. I didn't get that very clean. All right, clean off. Okay, now we're going to get magenta madness for the happy. Okay, so now I would tell you to use your paper snips, but because it's so long, I like to do it in one fell swoop. Just one cut, rather than, because that way you can make it look choppy. We don't necessarily want it to look choppy. So get some big scissors. Get them where you want it, and just do it. Don't be scared. Just do it. So there's our birthday. Let's get our happy. So, a funny thing happened at work today. I say funny because if I don't laugh, I'll cry. I work with lots of different people in lots of different places. Like, we're in all across the United States. And somebody somewhere decided to delete one of the folders that's on our server. And that folder had a lot of information in it. A lot of information in it that we need. And it's gone. And so I asked my boss, I said, did you guys move that? I just figured somebody moved it, right? We just didn't tell us where it went. So I said, hey, can you tell us, where you put that? He was like, I didn't move it. So, well, somebody must have moved it because it's not there anymore. And he was like, are you kidding me right now? Why would I kid you about missing a folder full of information? Anyway, so hopefully tonight, now I work for a big corporation and we have some really professional IT people. So hopefully our IT people can fix it. Okay, so here's my other tip for today. I always have a tip. At least I hope I always have a tip. We're going to layer this card, okay? So this one's going to be Bumblebee and the Granny Apple Green. But look, this is my layer, okay? See the pieces that I've already cut out of it? It's okay. Nobody's going to see it when I layer it, right? So there it is on the back. You can use it for your die cuts. Just cut them whatever size you need. And then when you're cutting your die cuts, just don't cut them very close to the edge. And then you can still use them for your layers. So I think that's a good tip. I don't know. Tell me if you think that's a good tip. Okay, now to get this to look like it's a hanger, I'm just going to pull it down over this Stampin' seal so it'll stay on the back. So I'm just going to pull it down so it'll stay. Okay. The only thing is you have to watch because now your Stampin' seal might be sticky on your paper. So just don't push it down too hard. Through the holes, I mean. That's what I meant. See? It's sticky. You just don't want to press it down hard on your paper. So yeah, you can get all your die cuts out of layers. And still have them. Alright, let's use Stampin' Up's straight edge here. Rather than mine. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to put some of these little guys on there. The 2020 to 2022 in color enamel dots. Because I used all these colors. So we may as well. Well, I used most of them. So we may as well put those on there. We have the Bumblebee. And the Magenta Madness. And then we'll put this over here. And we'll put one over here. And then we'll just put a random one here. And a random one there. How about that? So there we go. There's our happy birthday card with a silly chicken. So there you go. That's my card for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to finish getting ready for my event. Okay? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, celebration's going on. If you'd like to join my team, I'd love for you to join my team. The link will be with the video if you would like to do that. If you would like to shop with me, the link to shop with me will also be with my video. And if you spend $50 during celebration, which is right now, you get free product. So that's awesome. Everybody loves free stuff, right? So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me.